let me ask you a terrifying question. What would happen to your business if GoHighLevel disappeared tomorrow? Just poof, gone. I mean, completely gone. No logins, no workflows, no funnels, no calendars, no CRM, just a giant digital void where your entire operation used to be. Honestly, for some businesses, that wouldn't just be a hurdle. It would feel like the literal apocalypse, the end of the world. Some agency owners would wake up looking like crypto investors during a massive market crash. Cold sweats, panic, total existential crisis. Because whether you realize it or not, your business is likely 100% dependent on software ecosystems that you don't actually own. And GoHighLevel has become the infrastructure for the entire modern agency world. It's the engine under the hood of thousands of brands. Quick disclaimer, this video is being presented using an AI-generated avatar and voice clone. This is not the real Russell Rabichov speaking. The goal is to explain GoHighLevel and business systems in a clear way. We're going deep today. 16 minutes of tactical strategy. Let's dive in. First, we have to look back at why GoHighLevel became such a powerhouse. Before this, we lived in a world of total operational chaos. We called it the Frankenstack. You had one tool for email, another for texting, and a third just to manage your basic sales pipeline. Every tool required a different login, a different subscription, and a fragile integration that loved to break at 2 a.m. without any warning. Then GoHighLevel arrived and promised a single source of truth, one platform, one login, everything talking the same language at once. Centralized systems reduce complexity. Funnels, CRM, pipelines, calendars, finally integrated. It was a seductive promise for any entrepreneur, and businesses love simplicity, especially agencies managing dozens of clients. It's the difference between scaling and total burnout. But here's the interesting part. The more you rely on one ecosystem, the more dependent you become on that ecosystem's survival. This isn't just a GHL thing. It's every major platform. We are building our empires on digital infrastructure that is owned by someone else. We never think about the risk until a terms of service change or an account ban happens. And eventually, in the digital world, something always breaks. Now let's imagine the disappearance again. Some would survive. Others, absolute chaos. Because they don't own systems, they only own access. There is a massive difference between owning a business system and owning a software subscription. One is a permanent asset, the other is a rental. Software should support your business, it should not be your business. No software replaces the core fundamentals of commerce and human trust. Fundamentals like strong offers, human communication, and marketing strategy. These are the things that actually create revenue. Tools just amplify them. Software amplifies systems, good or bad. If your operations are strong, GHL makes them efficient. If they're chaotic, GHL just organizes that chaos slightly. Some people act like the platform itself is a personality trait. They don't say, I run an agency. They say, I'm a high-level guy, like it's a religion. They've rebuilt their onboarding workflow 17 times this week and still haven't signed a single client. They're addicted to the feeling of progress. New feature, dopamine hit. New AI update, dopamine hit. Meanwhile, the real work, lead gen and sales, is being completely ignored. The strongest businesses are adaptable. Technology changes constantly. Markets shift. Remember when MySpace was the king of the world? Or BlackBerry? Yeah, about that. BlackBerry was untouchable. Blockbuster couldn't fail. Platforms evolve, and businesses that survive stay flexible and platform agnostic. Smart operators focus on transferable skills. Sales psychology, operations, systems thinking. These skills survive even if the software vanishes tomorrow. Even with the risks, centralized platforms like GoHighLevel are the future. Why? Because businesses are exhausted by the friction of fragmentation. Nobody wants 15 subscriptions and random integrations failing at 2 a.m. Operational simplicity is becoming more valuable, not less. We want unity. And then there's AI. GoHighLevel is leaning hard into voice AI, conversation AI, and content AI. This changes the entire dependency conversation. Once you experience AI handling your calls, texts, and scheduling, going back to manual operations feels like absolute torture. It's an addiction. Imagine losing instant lead responses or automated follow-ups overnight. Many businesses would experience immediate, massive, painful operational friction. Software companies love ecosystems because convenience creates retention. The deeper the integration, the harder it is to leave. Apple mastered this. GHL is next. Does this mean avoid GHL? No. It's an incredible tool. The point is awareness. Understand what you control versus what you depend on. Ultimately, customers care about SIGULTs. They don't care about your workflow trigger architecture. They care about leads, appointments, and revenue. That's it. The most protected businesses build strong brands and customer relationships. Software can change, but trust and reputation compound over time. That's real equity. Smart entrepreneurs understand the difference between owning a tool and building a business. One is a subscription, the other is a permanent asset. Now, realistically, GoHighLevel isn't disappearing tomorrow. You can all breathe again. No need to start printing paper funnels in your garage just yet. But thinking about dependency is healthy. It forces you to focus on fundamentals, adaptability, and operational clarity. Those are the things that win long-term. If you found this valuable, hit the like button and subscribe. We're talking GHL, AI automation, and agency growth every single week. Join the community. Let me know in the comments if GHL disappeared tomorrow, how cooked would you be? Be honest. I want to hear your contingency plans. Now let's talk about the biggest shift in GHL history, AI. This isn't just a new feature, it's a fundamental change in how we build systems. When we talk about voice AI and conversation AI, we're talking about delegating the brain of your sales process to the platform. It's powerful, but risky. Imagine an AI that handles your outbound calls 24/7. It never sleeps, never complains, and follows your scripts perfectly. That's the dream, right? But if GHL vanishes, your 24/7 salesperson vanishes with it, you lose the intelligence that was managing your customer interactions. That's deep dependency. Conversation AI is even stickier. It handles thousands of SMS and DM conversations at once. Losing that means going back to manual typing. It's impossible to go back. This is what I call the AI lockdown. The more intelligence you delegate, the harder it is to migrate. You're not just moving data, you're moving a brain. So how do you future-proof? You must own the prompt engineering and the logic behind the AI. Document your AI training outside of the platform. If you have the scripts and the logic documented, you can rebuild that AI elsewhere. The platform executes the AI, but you own the intelligence. That's the key. Let's get tactical. What is your literal recovery checklist? If GHL went dark today, what would you do first? Let's build your insurance policy. Step 1. Data hygiene. You should be exporting your contacts and pipeline data every single week. Never let your database exist only in one cloud. Store those backups in a secondary cloud or a physical drive. This is your lifeblood. If the platform dies, your list is what keeps you in business. Lead lists are gold. Step 2, payment diversification. Are you 100% on Stripe? What if your Stripe account is tied to your GHL sub-account and both go down? Diversify your gateways. Having a secondary payment gateway ready to go means you can keep collecting revenue even if your primary platform has a major outage. Cash flow is king. Step 3, archive your logic. Take screenshots of your complex workflows. Save your funnel copy in Google Docs. Don't let your creative assets be trapped in the editor. I have a rule. Could you rebuild your core sales engine in 48 hours? If the answer is no, you are too dependent. Documentation is your freedom. Documentation isn't boring, it's defensive. It's the difference between a minor setback and a total business collapse. Build your shield before you need it. Finally, let's talk about the ultimate hedge against platform risk, your personal brand. This is the only asset that no software company can take away. If you build your entire reputation as the GHL guy, you are tethered to their fate. If they disappear, your authority disappears with them. Don't be a fanboy, Be the business strategist who happens to use GHL. Your value is your ability to solve problems, not your ability to click buttons in a specific dashboard. Big difference. Customers don't stay with you for the software. They stay for the relationship and the results. Trust is the only currency that compounds across platforms. Build your audience on multiple channels. Own your email list. Create a community that follows you, not the tool you happen to be using this year. Be the destination. A strong brand is unbannable. If your GHL account is gone, you just send an email to your list and say, "Hey, we're moving here." And they follow. That's power. Invest in your own equity. Learn the psychology of sales. Master the art of operations. These are the internal assets that no market crash can touch. Let's look at a real-world example. I know an agency owner who lost their primary CRM account overnight. Total lockout. Crisis mode. They woke up to an empty dashboard. No clients, no leads, no automation, but because they were prepared, they didn't panic for long. Because they had their data exported and their funnel logic documented in Notion, they began rebuilding immediately. No guesswork involved. They were back online in 36 hours. Their customers barely noticed the gap. That is the literal definition of a resilient, platform-proof operation. Now, let's look ahead. We are moving toward a world of agency SaaS hybrids where the software is just one part of the value proposition. In this new era, the tool provides the efficiency, but you provide the strategy. You are the architect, and the software is just the builder. Your ability to wrap your unique proprietary strategy around the software is what makes you irreplaceable and truly resilient in any market. Stop being a user and start being an architect. Own the intelligence, own the relationship. The software is just the execution layer for your genius. Let's summarize everything we've covered. GoHighLevel is the best tool on the market, but tools are not businesses. Here is your growth path. Point 1. Use GHL to its full potential. Leverage the AI and the automation to scale faster than ever. Go all in on operational efficiency. Point 2. Maintain data sovereignty. Export your contacts weekly. Document your logic externally. Never let your business exist only in one cloud. Point 3. Build your own brand. Be the expert, not just the user. Focus on transferable skills. Trust is the only currency that compounds. GoHighLevel is a game changer. It's the future. And as long as you use it with awareness and strategy, you are positioned to win, big time. We are entering the golden age of agency growth. The tools are here. The AI is here. Now it's time for you to build the system. Stay focused. If this 16-minute masterclass was helpful, please hit that like button. It helps us reach more entrepreneurs. And don't forget to subscribe. Join our community for more deep dives into AI and GHL. We're building the future together. I'll see you in the comments section. Finally, let's talk about the long game. Business isn't just about today's automations, it's about the legacy you build. Building a resilient business means creating something that can outlast the tools. You are building an engine of value that serves your customers for years to come. When you focus on systems and relationships, you aren't just surviving platform changes, you're building a dynasty. That is the true goal of an entrepreneur. Thanks for your time. Go out there, build your systems, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep scaling. Peace out.